Hi guys, it's me Ty, and I'm back with another unboxing. This time around I have Nendoroid 456, Devil Homura from Puella Magi Madoka Magica, the movie Rebellion. That's a lot to say. If you see my haul video, you know that I haven't seen the movie itself, but Homura is one of my favorite characters from the series as a whole, and so I just had to get this one. And as you can see, or at least I hope you can see, I have a new camera. So while it's not like the most perfect quality, it should be better than my last videos. And also, as you can see, I have this propped in a new temporary spot. And this spot isn't ideal. For me, it feels a little cramped. But as if you saw the haul video, you know that this being a darker box, it's a little harder to show up on darker backgrounds. So I picked this white background, so hopefully that the colors from the box will pop a bit more and you can see how beautiful it is. And so let's get started. As you can see here, it has her number and it's in a beautiful purple on black, which I love. It's just so pretty. And you can see Homura's gem egg on the screen of the box. And you can see already all the expanse of her wings around the Nendoroid itself. So here it is, the front of the box. And I do love this pose on the front, her with her finger pointing to her face. Here's the top. Here's the bottom. Oh, and this is a great pose too. You can really see the wings here. This side, and just this side alone, and yes, the poses are great, but you can also, I don't know if you can tell, you can see the pattern in the back, the diamond pattern. It's really pretty. It's a deep purple, like a plum. Good Smile Company really did a great job with this box. Just going back to the front real quick, also on the black, you can see imprints of feathers. Oh, well, sorry. Let me lift this up a bit. There it is. You can see the imprints, like silhouettes of feathers on the background in like a glossy tone. And it's all over the front of the box. So just to show that, I don't believe I showed that before. But anyway, back to the side. Again, this diamond glossy pattern and these poses. It's really beautiful. And here is the back. Which again, here's the pose that was on the front, and right now I can tell this is the pose I want to leave her in. It's just so pretty, and it just totally fits Homura as a character for those who've seen her. Alright, let's get into it. Sorry about that. Here we go. If I can get it open. Okay. Try not to rip this box. Like I said, this is one of the prettiest boxes that Good Smile has done. Already you can see the inside of the box is this nice, like, lavender shade. Very pretty. Oh, and just to show you more of the box without the Nendoroid in it, you can see as the newer boxes do, it has her number in the background, and you can again see that lavender shade. And again, the imprints of her gem and the crown on the screen of the box. And here is Homura in her blister pack. Wow, the wings take up so much space. You see that? They're beautiful. I don't have Ultimate Madoka, which is on my list to eventually get, especially now that I have Devil Homura Ultimate's version. Sorry. But yeah, as soon as I get that out, we'll definitely display them together. Okay, let's get into it. First up is the standard Nendoroid base, which we've all seen, so I really won't go into detail about it. And the bar, since she's like a flying Nendoroid, supposedly like her pose, this is why her bar is extra long. And you see it has multiple joints, so it can bend in different directions. Hopefully this one will be easier to use than some of the other ones, like with the Mikasa Nendoroid I unboxed. And the typical extra neck joint. But first up, this was included, which is the little crown, gem crown thing that she holds. It's really pretty, very detailed, but very tiny. So guys, if it pops out for you like it did for me, just be careful because it is really small and can easily be lost. And that she'll hold this in her hand. Then we have a couple of extra arms. A bent arm. They're both all wearing their her gloves that she has on. More hands, yeah. This is the one with the 2 fingers pointing up, which I'm not sure about the pose, but yeah, it's so funny. Then we have her sitting legs, which, oh, they're so cool because you can see like the feather detail across with her legs are crossed. And of course the purple and lavender lilac stockings. Really very cute. Oh, side. Oh, here's the arm. This is another arm piece. But this one she's holding QB. Not quite, I don't remember how to pronounce his name. But you can see her holding him here with her, his back looks a bit bloody. Like I said, I haven't seen the movie, so that could be a spoiler for you or for some, or I don't know, spoiler alert. And here is just her extra faceplate. She only comes with one extra one. She just looks very calm in this pose. There's nothing special about it. She just looks like her usual face of calm and serene. And, sorry, I bumped the lamp, but here we have her wings, which the feathers are so well detailed, very well detailed. They're made of almost like this black translucent material. I don't know if you can see through it from here on the camera, but for me it is a bit see-through, especially at the tips. Here's the other side. And as you can see, they're articulated at halfway through. So she can fold her wings, which are really cute. And it's the same thing with the other side. And now we have Homura herself. Wow. She's really pretty, and it's a really big Nendoroid. Oh wow, she's wearing Madoka's ribbon. You can see it here. Really cool detail. She still looks pretty expressionless with this faceplate that she has on, but you can see her mouth is like slightly open. Wow. Guys, look at the detail in the underskirt. Really pretty. I know Madoka, Ultimate Madoka has that as well. But wow, very pretty, very well detailed. Can you see the sheen on it? And pink dots. Wow. So pretty. Oh, and you see already the circles for where the wings will fit is actually in her hair this time. That's a weird choice. Very weird. But you can see the feathers on the back of the skirt. And it's a ton of them. Very well detailed. This is a huge Nendoroid. Look at the width. Okay. Let me just take this. Oh, the bow comes off. So you can take the extra plastic off. And let me move the plastic from the face. Oops. Sorry about that. Here she is again without the plastic covering her face. And so you can see here clearly her expression, which is just like typical Homura. Very bland, very calm, serene, like the other one. Not much difference between them, actually, like I said, except for the mouths. Right? Really cool Nendoroid, though. She's beautiful. Oh, I just have to put the bow back. Her hair? Yeah, wow, she's really pretty. And like I said, she's huge for a Nendoroid. Kind of like my Toka. Remember I said it was very like a thick figure, and so is this one with all the feather detail on the skirt. Wow, so glad I got her. She's so pretty. And you can see like the front bodice area. Like she has like this little necklace on. It's very cute. All right, let's get into some poses. Like I said earlier, she doesn't really come with many extras, so it won't be that many poses. But with a Nendoroid this detail, she really doesn't need much. I mean, just on her own, she's just perfect. So she doesn't really need anything extra to kind of, you know, make it worth buying her. Okay, guys, just forgot to show you, in all my haste to open her, I forgot to show you guys that, yeah, it did come with the typical instructions. So, yes, of course, this is not a bootleg because I got this one from Ami Ami. Did I mention that at the beginning? Yeah, I got this one from Ami Ami. But, yeah, that was the instructions. And I just also want to show you really quick that this one, removing the faceplate was a bit tougher than usual. Like, sure, it has the front bang as usual. The face is all the way in to the hair. I don't know if you can see the detail there. Really cool detail because it really, you know, fits the hair well. But pulling the faceplate out was a bit tough at first. It was really stuck in there. And so now I was able to change the expression. I had to take the whole head off to do it just because it was so stuck in there. See the lines? Okay, guys, and here is Homura in all her winged glory. Wow, guys, this Nendoroid is amazing. So much detail went into this one. Oh, and as you can see here, she has the second faceplate on. And what I was calling her calm expression is actually her smiling face. Except this being Homura, of course, is, you know, it's a bit more serene than for everyone else. But yeah, she actually looks a bit cheerful right here. With her wings down and her hands up. Her legs were across a little bit. And yeah, just to show you here, just to show you, like I showed you earlier, her wings do in fact go into the peg holes in the back of her hair, but they actually weren't too difficult to put in, and it just makes them more articulated here because it's like a ball joint. I did have a slight, you know, issues with putting this peg in the back, but that's standard on all Nendoroids. Nothing I can do about that one. But she's actually staying up in her flying position, and so far, so good. With just a quick change of hands, suddenly that happy, serene, smiling face now suddenly looks a bit more sadistic as she holds QB up in the air. Wow. Just a simple change can totally just change the whole meaning of this character's look, right? Wow. It's amazing. I didn't change anything. The wings are still the same. Everything about it is still the same except for this hand change. And now the character just seems so much more sadistic. Okay, guys, and just a quick note on that last pose I did. With QB, I started panicking a bit because he fell off, and I panicked a bit thinking that I have to get out the crazy glue again. But actually, it detaches from the hand. So if it drops off for you guys, don't freak out, don't panic. Just simply put it back on. Here she is holding the crown in her hand. I can't remember what to call it, so that's why I just keep saying the crown. But you guys know what I mean, right? Okay. Back to her original expression she had on with her mouth in an O shape. And this time her wings are up with the crown in her hand. And I'm not quite sure what the scene represents since I haven't seen the movie, but it's a really cool pose. Really cool. Okay, just to show you guys, there's always one part on a Nendoroid that always is like a pain to put together. And so far, you know, this Nendoroid has been a breeze, but it's the sitting legs. I knew it couldn't be totally perfect, right? If you look here on the sitting legs, they kind of have, see here, they have like a notch cut into them. The skirts, that's for the skirt piece in the front to fit through it. Otherwise, it's not going to fit in the notch. And even with that cutout piece, it's still a bit difficult to fit it up in there. Yeah, so I'll be right back. It's just taking a bit for that one. Okay, and here is Homura's last and final pose. As you can see, this is where she's kind of contemplating. Looks like she's contemplating the destruction of the world, even though she's really not an evil character, but that's just kind of an impression I get from this pose. And I love it. I mean, it doesn't look as cool as what is photographed on the box. And that's simply because trying to keep her up in the air and this crown in her hand and just all the pieces together kind of feels like playing a game of Jenga. But I still like it, even though I'll just have to work out some of the quirks and get the pose just exactly right. But I really do love this one, and it's really my favorite out of all the ones that's on the box. She looks really cool here. Really, really cool. You can see the wings are still down, and you can see a bit more of that translucent edge on the bottom. And the sitting legs. Like I said previously, this part was the painful part of this pose, trying to get these in. But once they're in, they're very stable and secure once you figure it out. And you're really able to see all the details. Once you can see the bottom of her dress a bit more, like I said also that in person you can see more of the purples and the blacks and everything, but it's a dark color, so it really is hard for it to stand out even against this white background with all the shadows. But it really has such cool details to it, and I hope you guys would get it yourselves. I mean, it really is a great Nendoroid, and I don't regret getting it at all. Really, really cool pose, guys. Okay, guys, and that's pretty much it for now. As I said, the only difficulties I had was, you know, setting this up just right and putting the bottom legs in. But overall, compared to other Nendoroids, this one is pretty easy to put together and hold. I do have one of the Nendoroid More clip stands to use, so I can clip her to my shelf and keep her flying. And I'll do that just as soon as I work out which space I'm going to keep her in. But overall, this is a really cool Nendoroid, guys. So hope you like this unboxing. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.